Hi, I'm Digital Hobbit, and you're watching the first episode of Digital Hobbit's RPG Reflections. I'm passionate about tabletop RPGs, and on this YouTube channel, I'm going to share some of my reflections on this topic. So what types of things am I planning to talk about? A variety of subjects, which might include thoughts on specific game systems, settings, or adventures, thoughts on particular types of experiences, for example, crunchy or tactical games, story games, or old-school games. Various tips, such as how to play RPGs online. This might include lightweight solutions that support theater of the mind gameplay without having to spend a huge amount of time setting up a virtual tabletop, for example. Examples of this might be using Discord and Discord dice bots, along with Google Sheets. Last not least, the social side of the hobby. For example, how to find gaming groups, one-shots, or engage with RPG communities. There are also a few things that I'm less likely to talk about here. D&D 5e specifically is an example. I have nothing against the game, in fact I've played a ton of it, but I feel like that topic is pretty well served by other channels already. So I'm more likely to focus on other systems, or on RPGs in general. Also, terrain or miniatures. While I love seeing what others do in that space, I tend to play theater of the mind, perhaps with the occasional crude battle map when I need it, and my current focus is still on online games anyway. So don't expect any elaborate painting or crafting tutorials. Finally, while I won't rule anything out, I'm not planning to record any actual plays. But perhaps most importantly, I want to talk about topics that you care about. So if there's anything in particular you'd like me to cover, please leave a comment on this video. I also figure I should share a little bit more about myself. I've been playing RPGs for a long time, originally in Germany, and later here in the US, but with a 16-year break in between. When I got back into the hobby about 8 years ago, I did so with a vengeance. I've read, played, and run a ton of different systems, ranging from D&D to small indie games and everything in between. These days, I tend to gravitate towards simpler systems. Dungeon crawl classics, DCC, is a good sweet spot perhaps, and some of my other favorites right now are Easy D6 and Warlock. But every once in a while, I also enjoy a nice crunchy, more tactical game, or perhaps a comedic game like Paranoia. Besides playing games, I really enjoy engaging with the hobby by listening to RPG podcasts, watching YouTube videos, or participating in discussions on Reddit or Discord. In fact, I've made some great friends that way, and that's ultimately what prompted me to start this YouTube channel. Well, that's it for now. If any of this sounds interesting to you, go ahead and subscribe to my channel so you get notified of future videos. And likes and comments are always appreciated as well. I'm new to video production, which means that I'll likely experiment with different approaches to see what works best. If you have any feedback, again, please feel free to leave a comment. I hope to see you around. Bye now.